chon-ji. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go through pattern chon-ji. Obviously you've already seen me do the pattern, so now I'm going to explain the pattern. When I get to the part of the pattern where I'm facing the opposite way, I'm going to reorientate so I'm coming back towards you. So the second half of the pattern, you will see it as if you were behind me, but I will move to suit for you. Obviously go by me doing the pattern in my own time to understand the directions, and this is just a guide to the movement. So we're going to start off in chindi, ready position for chon-ji. Now I'm going to step towards my left now. I'm going to step out with my left leg into a low outer forearm block in a walking stance. From there I'm going to step forward with my right arm, right leg into a walking stance middle, obverse punch. Now my right leg is the one that's going to move, so I'm going to follow over my punching shoulder. I'm going to turn, I'm going to deliver the block now behind me. So the same hand that was punching is the same hand that's blocking, so I'm in my low block. Then I'm going to step forward into my walking stance, obverse punch. Then I'm going to turn back towards the front now into my low block here. Then I'm going to step forward into my walking stance, obverse punch. I'm going to follow over my punching shoulder, delivering a low block behind me. Then I'm going to step forward into my walking stance punch. So now imagine now you are behind me, so you're watching the pattern from the other side. So I'm in my last walking stance punch. Now I'm going to turn to my left. I'm going to go into an L stance in a forearm block. Now I'm going to step forward into a walking stance, obverse punch, so middle punch. Then I'm going to follow over my punching shoulder again. This time going into my L stance in a forearm block. Now I'm going to step forward into a walking stance, obverse punch. Then I'm going to turn now towards the back into my L stance in a forearm block. Stepping forward now into my walking stance, obverse punch. Now I'm going to turn back to the front into my L stance in a forearm block. Stepping forward into my walking stance punch. So imagine now you're watching me back from the front. Now I'm in my first walking stance punch, coming back towards the front. Now I'm going to step forward into my second one and shout. Now I'm going to step back into a walking stance punch, step back into my second one and shout chon-ji. Now the last leg to move was my left leg, so the left leg will come forward back into my ready position. Couple of important things with chon-ji. Now remember you're now showing an L stance and an inner forearm block. So we've gone through them in the basic blocking and the basic stances. So hopefully you'll understand the dimensions and how to cross on these blocks. Now, way to remember chon-ji is you're always going left, right, forward, back in your direction. Then when you're facing the back of the dojang or the training hall or wherever you're training, you repeat it again. So that'll be your new front. So you're going left, right, forward, back to the front. Now, the shout is on the second punch going forward, and then you do two punches going back, and identify the pattern. So you should be in a right walking stance punch to finish the pattern. And then your left leg will come back forward. Any questions now on chon-ji, give me a shout. Feel free to message me and I can go through anything that you don't understand.